Hi everybody. I'm driving. I'm actually headed to California. So I figured what better time to do a little video, a little update, a little check-in with everybody. I'm doing well. Short of the fact that work is only a week away. I hate it. I do not want it at all. It's been nice having 2 months off. Oh, wow. I love sports cars, but dang, put them on a junky road. Ugh. Anyways, yeah, so work's coming back up. I have to figure out what I'm going to do because I don't want to go back to what I was doing. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty free-spirited right now as far as just hitting the road and maybe taking a couple days just to do whatever I feel like, wherever I feel like. Maybe I'll head to San Francisco or somewhere. I'm making a lot of friends since I've had my surgery that are seeing me on the doctor's Instagram, and either they have a surgery coming up and they, want information because the doctor puts my videos up, or they've already had theirs and they just follow along. So I'm pretty much like the only American blonde girl that they have there. I mean, they have some beautiful Latinas. Like every single one of his patients is a beautiful Latina, like drop dead. I like girls. What can I say? So I can appreciate his clientele. Oh, truck, don't get in front of me. Come on. Big old thing. He's my supercharger. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of attention out of it. And I guess I don't mind attention. I mean, spreading the good word about the doctor. I was talking with his son and his son's girl about going out and visiting. And we had long talks about Botox and fillers, and he was talking about how easy it is, and I was like, well, hook a girl up. I've never had anything. So the flights are still cheap. They're like $150, she said. I was like, man, I'll be there next weekend. So, anyways, I'm on the road. Unfortunately, it's not the best of things that I'm going to. I'm going to a funeral for one of my friend's parents. It wasn't COVID or anything, and it was a long time coming because he had dementia. So he already lost his mom a long time ago. So this is the second parent. So I'm here for a little extra love, and I have some friends coming up from Hollywood that I don't get to see very often. I call them all my family. I mean, I imagine if something happened to me, they would be the ones that'd be at my funeral. So, it's what it is, right? I had an interesting revelation, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. Realization that everybody that you loved growing up, you're going to see die. It puts a different spin on things as far as mortality and grieving. I mean, if you know everybody's gonna die, and it's just a matter of time. I mean, when Burt Reynolds died, Miss Smokey and the Bandit, please. I'm keeping my Trans Am though. But yeah, Burt Reynolds, Kenny Rogers. I grew up on them. The Gambler. And Six Pack. I like Six Pack. That was such a good movie. And the song to Six Pack. Gosh, I love it. Still today. My dad kind of looked like Kenny Rogers. He had the beard and whatever, shaggy hair. And then on one of his weddings, he had only 5 of them. One of his weddings, they got married to Islands in the Stream in the Crystal Cathedral in Orange County with Robert Schuller, the guy who's always on TV. It's when my dad had the Bucks. You know, had to keep all those wives happy. Oh, shit. Alright. Let's go, Camaro. Let's do it. Alright. Oh, shit. 104. I didn't even realize it. 102. Oopsie. Damn, and I'm just going with traffic. That's so crazy. Anyways. Yeah. So, that was a lot of my growing up stuff, you know. Music totally got instilled in me. So, and it was just a matter of, you know, what kind of music I had access to. I was, you know, Fleetwood Mac. I love Fleetwood Mac. Tusk with the USA Marching Band. I should put them on, like jam out while I'm driving. The Eagles. I used to like Steve Miller Band until I got into a car accident. And it was one of those sign things. Like, okay, we don't need to talk about being old, but in my cassette deck, during the accident, the song that was playing was Fly Like an Eagle. No. I mean, my car went flying. Stupid. I was a stupid teenager. I did a lot to try to fit in. Unfortunately. I mean, I never, like, purposely hurt anybody, or, you know, I didn't, like, do horrible bad stuff. But it's life, I guess. I mean, things you can't take back when you're young. Oh. Can you hear the Camaro? Anyways, I mean, that was a different part of my life growing up. It's something that a lot of people in my shoes go through, unfortunately. Oh, must be a cop coming up. Everybody's slowing down. Yeah, a lot of people in my shoes, it's what they do. Yeah, you try to fit in. You know, you're trying to grapple with life and figuring out where to grab hold, and you do the best you can, regardless if it's relevant or not relevant to who you are. I mean, you just have to grab somewhere, right? So you don't flush yourself down the toilet. So, there's a lot of people that, you know, go into the military and whatnot. And I actually thought about it. I wanted to be a puddle pirate. I wanted to be on a boat out in, like, Long Beach or somewhere. Coast Guard, pedal pirate. Because I didn't want to go to another country. I don't think we really have business, hanging out in other countries. Unless that country came here and actually attacked us, we don't need to be occupying other places. Just my opinion. But my car accident took care of that problem for me because it just did. Coast Guard wasn't an option after that. A lot of things weren't options after that, which in some ways is probably good because it made me stop the fake path that I was on and realize, or at least start figuring out why I was on the fake path. And once I figured that out, then life changed. Once I realized that it was all trying to fit in and, live to the standards and the morals and the church and the blah, 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 all the stuff you're supposed to do the right things, But there's a big world out there, beyond people's ideals. And, I say, unless you're hurting somebody, what does it matter? I mean, happiness is the goal, right? If you are hurting somebody, but it's consensual, fair game, right? I mean, a little smack on the butt, whatever. I don't know. I mean, you do the best you can in this life. And for some of us, by the time we figured out what steps we were supposed to be taking, or at least what path we thought we were supposed to be on, we get a late start. Like I said, explains why I'm not as youthful as I used to be. At least physically. I hate it. But I still refuse to grow up. And I know it's the same story over and over. Once you hear it once, I mean, it's a big story, don't get me wrong. I mean, not every detail is exactly the same, but the storyline's about the same. And y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know my reason for my videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm referring to. About identifying, I guess, if you want to put yourself in a category. I try not to. Because at a certain point you gotta realize that you're just you. And that's okay. It is absolutely okay to be just you. Right? Right. That's why I want to be I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering the actual terminal, a life coach. I want to be a life coach because I've gotten so good at putting my feet down and doing it, whatever it is, nose to the grindstone, saying, F it, do it. Right? I've gotten really good at it. is motivation, drive, lack of fear, desperation. I'm just really good at saying F it. So, Lauren, thank you very much. Yeah. Gotta love the drive from Vegas to Cali. Ooh-wee. So I want to be able to use that ability that I have and give it to people that aren't so brave. That's what I would love to do. If that's younger generation or even someone, it could be someone my age that just doesn't have the courage to do what they need to do. And we come to a slow that baker. I want to be able to coach them through it. I want to be able to help motivate them, get them to accomplish their goals. There's a couple key subjects, life challenges that I've had that I can specialize in. I don't necessarily want to be a coach as far as, help me work out every day, because I don't even do that. But, big life-changing decisions and moral support and even help with family and whatnot. I'm not scared. What all I've been through in my life, that's nothing. Oh my gosh, traffic. Look over my radio. I've got satellite radio in my car. And before I started recording, I don't know, I just went to a channel and the music sounded good. It's called Chill. So I decided to check the time right now, because I've got to, hopefully I can be there in the next hour. Goodness. Anyway, I looked over at the time, and right next to the time it says Chill. It took me a second to realize it. Oh, that's the radio station. I'm like, chill? Is that a sign? Time to chill. Anyways, this is just, life talk. It's not very important. It's not very entertaining, I guess. I mean, maybe it will help some people. Put it out there, right? Maybe eventually I'll get into my story. I don't know that I don't know. I just don't know if there's an actual reason to put it out there. I don't like my story. If it puts me back in the human category for some people, then maybe it'd be worth telling. I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. I'm really good at ignoring stuff in life that I'm not totally pleased with. Up until a certain point in my life, I wasn't pleased with life. So it goes in that category, goes in that box. We'll see. We shall see. Show and tell. Goodness, there's so much traffic. Oh, and I'm gonna go over here. Yep, Thank you very much. You see the truck? On my butt. Anyways, it's like 20 minutes already. I can't believe I've been talking this long. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Maybe, the day comes, you know, that I die. When the day comes that I die, someone can at least watch us and be like, oh yeah, that's who she was, I guess. The one that rambled on the way to Vegas, or on the way to California. I'm at ZZXZX Road. I couldn't tell you how in the hell you would even pronounce that. Zexy Road? Zexy? Maybe it's a sexy road. Ooh, it's so sexy. Oh. Okay, good. Everybody out of my way. Thank you very much. I'm gonna call it quits on this video. I'm not making any progress. I don't know that I talked about anything important other than I wasted 21 minutes of my drive time. Love everybody. Maybe eventually I'll have a video that is actually purposeful. You know, it has its place, a reason for making it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Oh, the date. What is the date today? It is the 10th, so this is 2 months and 10 days. My voice is pretty dry right now. I could use some water. But still, I do love it. Bye.